What's up, YouTube? This is Stoney D Stories. Hold on. First thing, I do smoke cigarettes. I don't just smoke. Second thing, since this is my first video on this, I'll give y'all that, whoever watches the first video. The point of this is me telling stories when I'm high about times when I was high. Okay? So what does that mean? Well, he probably posted a video a couple minutes ago on the other account, slide to this account. Get what I'm saying? That's the point. But let's get into it. Stoney D Stories. Alright. We're gonna get into now I gotta think of a story, man. Alright. I'll just give y'all a couple of things about when I was smoking when I was younger. Alright, so I don't really remember the first time I smoked. I know what age I was. I was 13. That's when I got into smoking. I first smoked when I was 11. Okay, one time. Chill. Okay, but I smoked when I was 13. I don't really remember the first time I smoked. I don't remember it. But I remember other times when I smoked. So I used to smoke with my friend all the time, and he was like 2 years older than me. So I used to go to his house to smoke because he was always getting weed. Like me, when I moved on the block, I met the good kids. I was hanging with the good kids, you know. One good kid introduced me to a kid that smoked. So happened I smoked. We made conversation about smoke. And then, one day I'm just chilling. He pulls it out. He's like, yo, you want to hit it? I'm like, duh. Fuck. I smoked before. What the fuck you mean? Hit that shit. I hit that shit, man. I'm hitting that shit like this. Like, he rolls up the joint. He's like, here, I'm like, I'm not inhaling, I tell you. So bro was like, bro, you know how to inhale? And I'm like, yeah, I'm smoking, duh. Like, and he's like, bro, you're not inhaling. He's like, yeah, hold it in your lungs for like 10 seconds. You know, you want to do that? I'm like, so, I do that shit, and let's just say, like, first time getting high, basically, like, I was like, what the fuck, you know? And he used to tell me stories about, like, fucking, man, he used to tell me sex stories, dude. This shit used to be funny. But, so when it was 4th of July, actually it was the 4th of July, it wasn't even the weekend, it's just 4th of July. And we decided, like, to smoke and shit. So, we rolls up 2 joints, one before we leave, and the second one to go to the spot where we were going. We were going to, to where were we going? We were going to a place where they're shooting fireworks off. He had like $20, so I was like, alright. So, we get the lecture before going because, this ain't our first rodeo. But, we go. We walking and shit because we ain't got no rides, man. This was I was young. I was 13, so walking didn't bother me. I'm not really even used to a ride at the time. So, I'm walking, and we just walking. No, actually, let me go back a little bit. We smoking, and it's wild. She knew, but she didn't know. She didn't know I smoked. She knew he smoked. So, he didn't want her, like, to be like, oh my god, you're getting high with a 13-year-old, you're 15, 16, So, like, I passed out in his bed as he was, in the living room or some shit. And she comes up in there, and he comes in there to grab a hat, to play off to see what she's doing, And, like, she comes up in there, and she's, like, talking to him. I can't stop twitching. I don't know why I couldn't stop twitching. So, like, it was so obvious I was up. I had to just, like, go with it. So instead of doing what he said, acting like I was asleep, I was like, hey, how are you? You know, blah, 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 whatever. You know, just get over with. And, you know, he rolls up the joints. We hit the front porch. We just smoking out there. Boom. We get lit. He's like, I'm gonna tell her we bouncing. So I'm like, alright. You know, we bounce. We start walking down the street. We almost there, like, 20 minutes later. Hey, fucking Jit walks up to us like, you Hoover? You Hoover, bro? Yeah, so my dog, I guess he likes Bloods, and he's like, fuck Hoover, because that's supposed to be Cribs and Pyrus and shit. So, you know, he's like, nah, I ain't no Hoover, you know, I'm fucking Pyru, you Hoover? Like, you know, he finna start beef, and I'm like, come on, man. Man, what the fuck? Man, bro was like, nah, I'm Pyru. He was like, oh, alright, bet. I'm so stoned, dude. It's so stupid for me to be there. I'm such a little kid. Like, how you gonna ask a person if they have blood or a crib, and that person was like 3 foot nothing, bitch. You know, I'm innocent. I mean, I knew I was high, so but I mean, like, I was innocent. I was a short kid, and I'm still young. So fucking we get to the place finally. We get to the crosswalk, the cross street, and fucking Palm Bay whatever, fuck it, I already said my place now. Police is there. And the officer is just crossing, like, he's helping people cross roads, so, you know, direct traffic. But he's staying on the sidewalk right now, like, I guess the horizontal lane to go. And, like, he's standing right beside me, like, right here, big as shit. I'm like, ah. So, you know, I didn't have a phone at the time. I was young as hell. Family didn't believe in giving phones at this age. So, you know, I'm looking over at my bro, and I'm like, so, what's he doing? He on his phone. I'm like, fuck. You know, finally, you know, he's like, cross. So we cried. I heard him cross that bitch. He's like, no, bro, got a joint on him. I'm like, dude, we can't get caught with another joint shit. Man, shit was crazy. So we ended up, you know, going to McDonald's after watching like 10 fireworks go up in the air. I guess it was boring to us. I was so close to them, I could have probably touched fireworks if I wanted to. I don't know why they had it on land at this place, but they're just like a little lifted. But if you put your hand up and go like that, you touch. I'm looking, I wanted to grab some low key, you know. Wasn't paying attention though, but I was just like dummy high and shit. And then, so we saw the McDonald's, which is like at the Walmart. And that was a bop. I mean, now that I look at it, it's nothing. I mean, it's a decent bop, but that day, that shit was gone, bro. We got up there. It took us forever. It was like 1 in the morning. Now we up there, and so he goes to order his food. He's like, "You're gonna pick it up, and I'm gonna just order." They make all shit. And we just chilling. They're like, "All right, your food's ready." I got that shit. So we had like 4 cheeseburgers each, you know, small fry. No, two small fries and a drink. And fry. We seen someone we knew. We got lucky. We got ride home that night though. You know, but fucking, it was like y'all got the munchies. Yeah, at the time I didn't know what that meant, so I busted laughing in his face. You know, because he's like munchie. I'm like, what? Low key, that's why I changed my name on all my social media sites for that. Um, I busted up laughing. Like, I found that shit so hilarious. Not knowing I'm basically telling him I'm high. Next day comes, I'm hanging with my friend that's like got good grades and shit, and his brother's giving me a ride, which his brother's the one that was at McDonald's like us that day. So he's like, he brings it up. He's like, you get that fire, can't you? And I'm like, what? Huh? What you talking about fire, man? I was just a jit 13 talking to a 20-year-old about weed and shit. I was like, what? What the fuck is going on? I'm like, what? I'm finna start some bullshit. I put that shit off. I was like, I know what you talking about. You know, hostile shit. But thanks for watching my first Stoner D stories. Like, comment, share, subscribe, deuces.